Alright guys, so in today's video we're bringing back the Canon M2, but this time with a different camera. It's going to be with the Canon M50 Mark II. Now this is a bit of a bigger camera. It's still a mirrorless, so it does fit in that range for it to be compatible with the Canon M2, but there's a few settings we need to adjust first. If you have a different lens that isn't the 15-45 and it's a little heavier, you're not going to be able to use it. This thing can only take so much, but we're going to go over some modes and features to make the power setting a bit higher and to make it work with this. Okay, so first what we're going to do is we are going to unlock the gimbal. This is a small gimbal, so it doesn't have any really locks except for this front one right here, which you'll just switch that to the unlock position. Now we're going to put the camera on the gimbal, but first, if you already know your camera is going to be a bit heavier, slide the knob over, and mine's already on the camera, as you can see right here. So you're just going to mount it, and I left it on from before just so it stays stable and I don't have to recalibrate it every single time, so that's pretty nice. I'm going to open up the tripod on this. And this is not the tripod that comes with it. This is a smaller tripod from zhiyun. You can buy theirs on their website, but I just like the smaller tripod. Now we're going to slide it in by loosening this knob right here, pushing the silver button on the side, and release the silver button. Tighten this, and there we go. It is stable now. Now, as you can see, it's a little offset, so we're gonna switch over to the other camera and stabilize it now. Okay, so right now it is a little off balance, but that's all right. We're just going to, looks like right here it's tilting a little this way to the left and to the back. So what we're gonna do is adjust this on the bottom and slide this forward just so it has even weight distribution, and that's pretty perfect. Actually got it almost first try. The height is perfect. Now let's adjust the slider on the back a little bit to the right. Adjust that, and boom, there we go, it's even. That took me maybe 10 seconds to do while explaining, so it's very easy. And let's go into the Wi-Fi and the power settings. First, we'll do the power settings. You're going to turn on the gimbal by holding the slider right here, and it'll stabilize. This works perfect for this camera. What we're going to do next is go into the menu. Then we're going to go into the motor, swipe right, and make sure that default is on high. It'll save every time, but if it's on medium or low, this will not be as stable, and it will gimbal lock every single time because it's not on the high setting. The default, I believe, is low or medium, so make sure that is high, change it, it's waiting, and there we go. You'll get that little check mark indicating that it's good to go. Now let's go into the Wi-Fi, and let's turn the camera on. And in case you'd like to control it with these features such as the record button and the gimbal control movement joystick, there is Wi-Fi included, so you will not need a cable or anything. Once you push the Wi-Fi button on here, it'll automatically connect, which is very nice. So let's go to the camera. The next step is to go into the menu, go into the network, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connection, and I'm just gonna do another one. Let's connect a new one. Connect the smartphone, add device to connect to, and then what you're gonna do is push iOS or Android based on what your platform is. Now, with the ZY Play app that is linked in the description, you can scan this QR code and it should automatically connect to Wi-Fi. I'm using my phone to record, so this will not work, but I will show you after what it looks like. In case that didn't work, you're going to pair it via Wi-Fi, and it's going to search for an access point. Once you're in the app, you're just going to find the Wi-Fi, and you're going to switch it to the camera name, enter the password, and it'll identify the camera brand. Once that's done, you do not need to push anything else. It should be automatically paired, and for this process, I'm just going to push cancel, and I will show now on my screen what the process is. Okay, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna wrap it up with a few other things. The stabilization on this camera, we're gonna go ahead and flip it around and switch to the other camera real fast. Okay, and now we're gonna go here. We're gonna push the Q icon, and you see how it says Movie Digital IS? That's the stabilization. So now that you have a gimbal, look how much it crops out. It crops out a significant amount. Even when you're on the medium setting, it crops in a lot. So if you have that off, it'll be very stable footage, and you won't have to worry about that crop anymore, and you can get that wide field of view. So that's always nice. We also have different modes, like the follow mode. That'll follow your every movement, so if you move your hand, it'll just follow it. It has the L mode. The L mode is the linear mode. If you move the gimbal and you can like move it, it'll stay. Bunch of different modes with this. Go check it out in my other video. It's going to be right up there, the Canon M200. That'll have all the modes and everything. But thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like and comment what my next video should be. Thanks again.